Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we are doing a Bellona game. By the way, if this audio or something around this game is a little bit weird, I use normally OBS and Streamlabs OBS, which are two different streaming platforms for videos. I do Streamlabs for videos, OBS for streams, and for some reason, right before starting my recording, I got signed out of Streamlabs, which is dreadful. So I need to like fix that. But I was, 20 seconds away from, my match and it wasn't letting me record. So here we are. So again, if the sound is a little bit off in this specific match, like my mixing for my mic, that's why. Holy crap, what was that? Our game just exploded. We're good though now. We should be alright. And yeah, just sorry about that. I was tabbing out, fixing everything. But here we are, playing Bellona solo. So, this god obviously has really seen a huge fall in play, I think primarily because, Lash gets nerfed, people are really concerned, is she even good anymore? And the answer is yes. We're going to go a slightly abridged build, a little bit different than normal, and obviously you guys will see it at the end of this game. And yeah, that'll be that. So hopefully I'll be able to showcase this god's, value and strength and show how good she still is. Remember that, again, the only time you are weaker as a character is once you actually are at the point that the build is nerfed, if you decide to go the same build. So your first, few levels, should be very high in prio and kind of like lane staying power as we, currently have. And a lot of what solo lane, is that if you are able to create an imbalance in the very early lane, which this character is exceptionally strong at doing, you're probably just going to like be ahead. And then, well, not probably, you will just be ahead. And then if you have that lead, right, you can kind of translate that to really whatever you maybe want to do. The point is you have a lot of flexibility and kind of openness with how you play at that point. So that's going to be, really, really impactful and relevant regardless of how you end up building or playing. So yeah, leads early game are very impactful, and this character kind of functions off of the fact that she kind of just should be able to get that priority in almost every lane for free. Now, there are characters that can kind of fight into Bellona, like I think, Achilles can in theory, Mulan can, Jormungandr does, but in Osiris Aspect's another one, but none of those lanes are like by default one, they're just kind of playable as the other character, and that doesn't mean, you actually have like a great shot. You kind of need to outplay the other person, and the like level of execution is sometimes just a lot higher. So that alone is like very encouraging, right? And what that concept, that idea that like I'm able to spawn in with a lead allows me to do is shift my build a little bit, and that's going to kind of be what I'm going to try to do this game. Instead of going the normal Reaper build, I'm going to go Devos. The idea with Devos is very simple. It is a stacking, scaling item, and normally it's not something that you would be going in solo because you would just go Reaper, but again, Reaper got slightly worse. Devos is still strong if scaled, and because I'm ahead, I am able to like go a kind of scaling item first, and I'll be okay because again, I'm stronger because I'm ahead. So like, if my build gets a little bit weaker, it's not really a big deal. I now have 6 rocks, which means I have, more strength and int than the int doesn't matter for this guy, but I have more strength than I normally would have, and that's a really big boon. Gank from our jungler comes here. This guy should just die in just a second, and he does. So good job by the Danza, and we'll be able to back here in a second and just get a full Devos. If not, literally right now. I'll shove this wave because I'm already here and we'll look for a reset. But yeah. Should be okay, right? Should retreat. Yeah, because this other guy's going to come over. He should be completely fine if he just runs, yeah. I don't want the Mordred to come out of base, with the fast and just do the thing. He can drop the blue, I don't care. But yeah, now we have Devos. Can't stop my back, we're good. And yeah, here we are. Again, I'm a little discombobulated. I'm sorry about that. Long day, and this recording hiccup, which was very uncharacteristic, annoyed me. What happened was Streamlabs had an update, and naturally after an update it wants to sign me out, which is ridiculous, but whatever. So we have Devos now, and obviously, again, Devos, non-stacked, not really a great item. We need to get last hits to really up our efficacy by, of course, stacking it. We'll try to get away from this guy, and we do quite easily. And yeah, the gank was fairly expected. We'll just pre-shell. Auto attack, get the 2 off. Boom. I am not afraid of you guys. You should be afraid of... Oh shit, we gotta kill him. Me! No, I missed. Oh, that's so embarrassing, isn't it? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, if we have Reaper there, we easily kill both of them. Because, you know, we haven't stacked Devos yet, right? So 35 strength off the jump is quite weak. So the premise of that fight makes sense, but again, we are still an ahead Bellona, right? We still do have a lot of viability and prowess and power, and that's really the thing to stress, excuse me, not stretch. That's really the thing to stress, right? This character really has not lost any space. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at here in this recording, is that you should still play Bellona if you like her, and if you don't like her, she is still considerably a threat in this lane and kind of a god that you can ban if you want to. So yeah, you know, her matchups are just about the same, generally pretty winning, and maybe a little bit more counterplay opportunity as a character like Jormungandr, but by and large, you're looking at the same situation. We're going to go Berserkers here, because it's a good item. They are also Penta Fizz, so what I could do this game is not go Lash at all. Now, in the build on Smite source that you will see linked below, I will probably put a Lash build, or at least Lash is an option. I don't think Lash is essential on this character. Lash is being nerfed next patch a little bit again. So yeah, you don't need it, and you will need it. But if you want to go it, it is still very good. It is still extremely brain dead. So you know, you can't really argue against that premise. It's just not like as needed, especially here when, or excuse me, not 5 physical, sorry, 4 physical. I saw the Mori and she just like blended in. I don't know why. Maybe she was transformed at the time. So like Lash is fine here. Maybe I will just go Lash then to show it's still okay. We ult the shell. Might be able to kill this guy. 3 doesn't kill him. With Axe it's close, but yeah, not quite enough. How do I know that? Play the game too much, sadly. And yeah, no kill. That's fine though. Shell Force, ult Force. Pretty happy that he's on his blue. I can like zone him here. Thor's here. I'm not really afraid of them at all. I'm level 10. And actually, I'm just going to play a dive on him. We're going to look for like an auto 2. Oh, I played that terribly. I'm dead. Ew. Yeah, I played that like shit, to be honest. How did I mess it up so bad? I can't believe my 2 is out of range. Whoops. I definitely just like didn't lead in. I have to play more up there because my passive ran out, I think. Well, that was embarrassing. Yeah, I guess it happens sometimes. I don't know. I haven't played this god in a long time. So sometimes just make oopsies. All good. I guess it gives us a more natural laning phase, which is like a good thing. Yeah, diving tower is going to be dodgy. Definitely should have been easy there, though. That was just a bit of a botch. No worries, though. We got Ritual in mid, which is phenomenal. Again, I really think lower level players as a whole understate how valuable Ritual is. So please make sure to be doing that and picking that up. You'll have a lot of success if you are getting Rituals. And yeah, so do that. We will kind of just keep on clearing. Now, if this guy walks up, I do just kind of like kill him. So it's always good to keep in mind. But if you don't want to play a dive, you're like a little sketched out by it, a little unconfident. Here, I mean, I can. It's just not that much upside because I am already so far ahead. It's okay to just like do the neutrals and chill, right? Like if I ult the Mordred in tower and he lives the initial hit and then Thor ults me, like I kind of become a bit of a lost con in theory, so I can just like not do that and apply pressure and effectively accomplish almost as much without the kills. So definitely can play a lower ego form of Smite. But like here, you know, we just saw the Thor on left. I can let this hit me and then just kind of go on him and be pretty happy. He's just going to shell ult, and I mean, my Danza's here, but like this guy's dead regardless, right? So it doesn't really matter. And my bludgeons feel terrible, though. I really am just, like, missing. I don't know. Again, you're here. What the heck, dude? That was a terrible idea. That was some good reaction time for me. I have been in school today, guys, by the way, and I streamed already. I'm like I'm a bit on fumes, but we're doing our best. And yeah, you know, one of the things that's funny always about commentaries and stuff is like I can't really think about my gameplay much, which is really ironic because I'm like talking a lot about thinking about the gameplay and trying to emphasize that. But yeah, it kind of just like happens, which is really nice. Definitely do think the reactions and the instincts and all that stuff kind of kick in really, really hard in these types of games. Now, I'm in big trouble here, because this is going to be a Guan Yule in a second, so I kind of just have to fight to the death here, which is unlucky, but yeah, good play. Good shell as well, too bad. Too bad support a shell there. If he doesn't, I do kill him for sure. If I have bees as well, I probably get a kill, but would have died another time, so you don't want to get too caught up in that. Oh, if I had this, I had that. It just sucks a bit. I did overstay, naturally. I won't lie about that, but they also did commit like a pretty heavy rotation, and generally when you commit a heavy rotation, even if it's a little slow to respond, you should get cross-map value. Again, that doesn't mean to play with as much reckless abandon as we have in this lane, but you know, I want to show that even with a kind of semi-unclean match, we've had a lot of rotations to us and stuff that I haven't really done a great job surviving. We're still up quite a bit, and we're creating a huge imbalance on the map, so that is valuable. You know, like if people are coming to you and you still maintain a lead, you're gonna have generally very, very good games. But like at the same time, I could also just like probably have one death this game very comfortably, and maybe even zero very comfortably, so that's like a factor. I think something that's nice though is that this Thor has been so activated on solo side that he is like so out of the game. Ardans has been able to like free farm and get some easy picks. He's playing well as well, which obviously is wonderful, but yeah, it's been horrific for their junglers. So you know, if they invest less, I get more ahead, but you know, double-edged sword, right? Okay, so he has Umbral Link. Mordred, again, I think is a character that still kind of largely needs to go the confines of the same sustain build, so him from behind is going to be pretty horrific, even if the build is so strong, which, you know, still obviously is. And I can just kind of continue to put pressure here for a little bit. We did get our tower, which is nice, but I can now look towards, like, you know, maybe rotating to Pyromancer. It looks like we're going to get some type of collapse on us here. That is shell down. Yeah, I was a little worried about this. I am going to just die, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. Yeah, it's no biggie. This is kind of the sad part about getting a tower. You start to, like, really get a lot of attention, you know? And, yeah, sucks a bit. All good. They killed 2 on left. They're gonna need a left tier 1. You know, it's fine, honestly. Baron seems like he's gonna die too, which is a little bit rough, but it is what it is. I think right there when I like suspect the gank's probably coming, I honestly thought it was gonna just be Thor and Guan. Like I think Thor, Mordred, Guan I can actually 1v3. But this Mori is quite scary, so I just got the wrong read there. That was, you know, not a good idea. All good, though. I have lost some of my lead, obviously, especially in XP, so I want to really stabilize a little bit right now and just kind of, like, go get some levels, and we should be able to do that pretty easily. I'll probably lose rocks here. I can try to get chest camp neutral, and, again, he really can't one-to-one fight us. It's sort of some cheap shots right now, but that is okay. And yeah, this build, by the way, like, there was times that Lash dipped in priority and value for a couple of patches. This was generally, like, what I went prior to the Reaper Lash stuff on this character, and she was very strong. So, yeah, I think you're completely okay doing this. You do see Golden Blade builds on Bellona being circulated. I think that is not clearly great. I think it's okay, but I do prefer the Devos builds on this god, I think, or the Reaper build still. Would not recommend going Golden Blade. I just think you want the sustain profile one of these items would give. can kind of just like sit in my Scourge though and just kind of heal and fight people. This is fine. Yeah, we're still okay here. Holding the ult a little bit should work out okay. Yeah. I mean, I do miss having Reaper for like the super 1 billion heals. Again, I want to be very clear, you still can go Reaper and be totally sufficient. Again, it is a 10 strength loss, so you know, right now I'm probably nearing like 70 strength with Devos as opposed to what, 55 with Reapers. So, you know, again, like you're not like super unhappy, but it is just like a little bit of a change. So I'm just trying to show something different so you guys get a little bit more opportunity to try stuff. I think Reaper Lash is still super good. And yeah, we'll look for probably a reset. Team got Queen Naga, which is phenomenal. We'll take a back, go into, you know, Spirit Robe is quite good here. I think Magical Crit, Anti-Crit is quite good just because it's like magical defense. You know what I mean? Kind of all in one package, which is quite nice. So I'm actually just gonna go that. And then here we can just go like Shell upgrade, you know, get a Beads upgrade after, Aegis upgrade's fine, even Thunder upgrade's fine. And that's really the build. It's not super complicated. I used to go Pridwin in these builds, but I think Pridwin has largely been outclassed by upgraded actives, so I don't really go it anymore. But you know, Bellona is Bellona, right? She is pretty solid. Again, obviously a little bit of flex potential with the builds. I could go like Spectral and not go Glad Shield, whatever. I like to get a little bit of cooldown on this god if I can, just for, you know, ultimate sake and stuff, but it's not like super core. If you have a 0 cooldown Bellona build, it is fine. I just like to get a bit if I can, so I try to. And even like if I really wanted to, by the way, instead of that magical anti-crit right there, I could just go what is it called, Lash there, and still like be very happy. Shell Force, yeah, he's a bit spooked. Does get his ult off. A little bit sad for me. All good. Next gold secure team. I'll just get this tier 2 right now. You know, obviously, like, could I have rotated there? Sure. As long as I'm getting, like, clear value here, no biggie. I kind of looked at it like, I'll either get a solo kill or a tier 2 or both. Which, you know, we got, so all good. I'll definitely, like, look to, like, mega group now. I don't really have a lot of initiative in solo side,
I don't know if that's the good play or the bad play there.
So yeah, I'm gonna probably one more wave. There's not much for me to do left right now, obviously with them dead, but like in general, I'll start to group now. And you know, people always ask like rotations, how does that work? I think it's such a fluid thing. I think generally rotate for objectives, and if you're not rotating for an objective, at the very least try to keep your lane opponent in solo and get something sustainable. And you know, we did that. We got a tier 2, we kept the Mordred there, we forced them out, got a Shell. It's pretty happy, right? Again, I could have went to gold, that would have been fine. I think something I really want to stress is that when you're playing these characters and you're playing their early game, even if a little bit lazily, with like the right approach in terms of like when you're strong you fight, when you're not strong you don't fight, you'll be ahead, and like any decision you make, even if it's like kind of wrong, is like not going to be that punishable because we're just like fed. And when you're fed, the game is so easy. So the point is like be fundamentally sound enough that you can consistently be ahead, so you get in less difficult scenarios more often. I think that's quite a nice situation to have. And this guy is just dead. Why the hell did you detonate that, dude? What the heck, man? Stole my kill. It's messed up. It's fine. We're gonna just hit tier 2 mid. This should be super duper easy. Look at this sustain, boys. Holy. That's just the Scourge and the health pot there, but we are owning this thing. Who's coming here? Thor, 0 threat. Exactly. We're gonna 3 him, then we're gonna 1 him. Then we're gonna 2. He's gonna hammer away, and look how upset he is. He can't do anything. Follow him. Attack. Nice. Shelled the boy. Still dies, but like, it's fine. Not sure I get you. I definitely don't get you. I do. Why'd you turn around? Oh. Oh, W Cupid peel? Not enough though. Yeah, we are just like completely running it at them. They can't do a damn thing about it. Alrighty. It is Mori ult down. He is unfortunately just dead. That's okay. Probably just gonna be a fire giant angle once our team comes back. I'm just gonna farm a little bit longer because I kind of can. A little bit greedy, but I mean, as long as we don't die, it doesn't really matter. Let's back here, get he's gonna stop my back 1,000 times. If he walks up too far, he has no ult though, so I am just gonna ult him. He won't. Okay, cool. We get Aegis upgrade's good, and we'll just sit on this. Now what? I think fire's good. Our damage is a little weird on it. We have, you know, Bari, who's ability based, and Danza, who is like semi-auto attack based, but still. So it's, you know, important to keep mind of that, but I think it'll be fine. This guy unfortunately does die. This lure is so quick, man. Holy. It's no biggie. Yeah, we'll probably just like do gold again or something. I mean, they're kind of getting like a couple of picks. This game's obviously a little bit scrappy, but I gotta be honest, I just like don't feel any urgency, so I kind of get why everyone's running around and just dying. It's kind of fun. I do have upgraded Aegis here. I want to try to help this guy. Oh, he's cooked. He got owned. Man. Holy shit. Okay, that did not go as well as I thought it would. Bro, I mean, look at this though. 655 Lash. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I'm just like handicapping for no reason, not building Lash, huh? Yeah, probably. And Pete. We have Axe on our spawn. It's a more compelling game, guys. It is a more compelling game. You have to keep that in mind. That is what's important. We do lose fire. Oh shit. Guess we gotta lock in. Alright, focus up, focus up. Yeah, fire on 5, they're chasing. Now, this is a really big mistake teams can make. They get fire and they chase. Generally, like, it can work, right? But if this doesn't work and they start losing people, very bad. So we'll see if we can get a pick here. What is he stuck on? What the hell? Wait, that was so cooked. What the frick? Oh no. Okay, I mean, we're fine. This is very strange, though. Again, I like this scrappy game. Because if we're getting people off with fire here, it's very happy for us. He should be dead here, too. Not quite, but I'm fine, I think. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, I said we would lock in a little bit.
Let's play safe.
Yeah, I had a feeling he could just come to me. I think I'm okay. I know he has ult soonish, which is not cool, but hey, they only have 2 with fire left now, right? So the more he went for me, the other people didn't. We can't die to her like that easily in the 1v1, and now it's like, you know, pretty cool. What if I just go Lash here, by the way, like, honestly? Because this gives me more sustain as I continue the build. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm just feeling like my damage drop-off is just, like, a lot for no reason, so I may as well just go it. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of, like, burning the principles here a little bit, but it is what it is. Yeah, again, so the Lash nerf that's coming out, I believe, is just 5% lifesteal lost on the on-use, which is the active effect of the item. It's very small, honestly. I don't think the nerf is actually that great, but I'm hoping that, you know, with the nerfs this item's already received plus that, that'll be enough, but we'll see. No, I don't actually... Oh, this was a terrible ultimate by me. Oh, it's such a disaster. What a bad ult. Yeah, my ult sucked there. My ult was so bad. I should have just, like... I don't know, I tried to do 2 things at once there. Super grim. see what we can do. We do kill the Mori, but it is just a 1 for 3. Oh no. Guys, it's so cooked. Man, he's doing 800 damage with Lash, and he's so far behind with the shit build. What the hell? Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Hate to see it, bro. Hate to see it. That was quite close. I mean, look, we killed the Mori. Yeah, obviously the gold still sucks, but we overcommitted to gold, me included. We just have to, like, take the fight there and not really worry about that. Because we can just kill them, you know? But this Guan Yu's living forever because he's not a target, which he doesn't have to be first target, but if we were, like, splitting between gods and objectives, and the Guan's full, we're not going to win that fight, you know what I mean? Coming over. Can we just get ritual here, if anything? It's got to be okay. Looks like it will be. Nice, alright. Well, that's a good start. Fire's coming up. We can just, like, look to play at that.
You think you scare me?
Your left tower is under attack.
Let's take a back here, go to fire. And yeah, now with the Naga shoving on sides, that's obviously very impactful. And look, my damage should be like way up. You know, we do a lot more lash damage and all that good stuff, so should be pretty helpful.
Be careful, right?
That's what we're hoping for.
Your right tower is under attack.
You're going nowhere. No fear.
I am very low here. I actually just got like completely owned.
I'm not done with you.
I am out though. Gosh, man, I just like they have so much CC. That angle sucks. I'm okay. Just kill this guy. He's like dancing. Shove. I can back and come back. I think this is okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. I can like fast mid, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think we just pull fire. I mean, 2 dad, 4v3. Kind of like our chances, especially with tier 2 on left getting hammered. You know, most players will typically like see that and kind of freak out a bit. I want to hold my abilities, obviously, for the fight, and we should typically look for a fight if they contest, which they kind of are. So Cupid is like spooked and he insta-dashes out, which is actually phenomenal. Now I just have to kind of look for Mori. Don't know exactly where she is though, which is a bit of an issue. I think she's probably alongside wall, just playing a flank. But hey, we did get it, so nice job. She was playing it like a through the wall poke, which I can't really stop at that point. The point is we got fire, so like that's really all that matters. Good job.
Your middle tower is under attack. The gold fury.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna look for Cupid did dash. I might be able to reach him. We should just gank left. This guy is like so out of position, it's unbelievable. Okay, dashed again. I mean,
Bring it on, demon kind.
no way, dude. What am I doing? Okay, like, don't get me wrong, I missed and I inted, but why are we on gold, dude? What are we doing? Like, guys, this Cupid is dashing in front of us. Just walk forward. Ah, whatever. Got a big ult. It's okay. Got the dagger off. Alright, looks like this fight's playable. That dagger was super clutch. Good job. Yeah. Dude, I gotta be honest, like, guys, like, I have to say, I'm just dismayed. Like, it's still just like Lash every game, I feel like, which is just so cursed. It's very disappointing, you know? Just wish that wasn't the case.
Attack the
Well,
Titan.
we'll see. We will see. Titan is being hit, which is big time. Let's go, guys. Maybe they do just end. Yeah, kind of like a super anticlimactic ending. They do just win the game.
You should join the
All right, well, I said, wow, guys, we gotta, like, play up, and they just killed them all. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I mean, kind of a weird Bellona game. Obviously not super clean. I did not play a great game by any means, but it really is, like, I say I didn't play a great game and we just filled the stat sheet again. That's kind of what this character does, but I really don't feel like I played very well at all. So, hey, I don't know. Yeah, kind of just disappointing that Lash is still just, like, what it is. Um, it's a bit sad, but you know, we'll see what we can do. Bellona's still a very strong character, and yeah, check out in the pin or in the link below in the description the Smite source build for this, and I will like tweak it a little bit, and that'll be that. Thank you guys for watching as always, and see you super soon. Peace.